I'm sure you're getting a lot of questions already from guests over there about the growth trajectory of China. Now, the hard and soft data has not looked good. Is this just a soft patch, a hiccup, or can things look better or worse in the second half?
Well, the weakness in recent weeks was just a hiccup. Look at what we are today. China's travel revenue, hotel, everything is already above pandemic level. Last time we had a conference like this, our Asia Summit back in Singapore, no one would have expected that, right? By Golden Week, travel revenue already above pre-pandemic level. Now the debate is about can China find its new sustainable growth path? So I think this debate right now is much, much healthier than what we had in November last year on if China will reopen. I would see recent April, May data weakness as a hiccup. Things will get better again. China didn't use massive stimulus or this paycheck program to jumpstart the recovery. So like other Asian economies, without that massive transfer program, you need time. So it's not a surprise we see some bumps here, but we think the overall journey to recovery is on track.
There are serious structural challenges, though, right, Robin, when it comes to low confidence from the consumer? You also have this record high youth unemployment. Do you think China can actually stay the course and really kind of lay the foundations of this sort of consumption-like growth? Or eventually are they going to have to revert back to the old playbook and stimulate with infrastructure investment, for example?
Well, I think recent weeks investors are talking about stimulus like infrastructure or so-called special bond. But these are more like incremental stimulus. None of them are a bazooka. The next big thing will be how they can solve the local debt issue and the upcoming, the rapid population aging, creating problems for fiscal sustainability of local government. How can they sustain this fiscal transfer for social stability? I think the next big thing is SOE reform. After the government completed its merger and acquisition among different agencies, they will focus on this. In last 2 decades, they did twice on SOE reform. First, early 2000s, restructuring, IPO. Then 2015 to 2017, cutting capacity, supply-side consolidation. Now they need the third time, which is about capital efficiency. They have more than 200% of GDP SOE assets. How can they use that to back their local hidden debt to sustain the fiscal transfer for social stability? Well, it's all about how they can improve the ROE and the dividend payout from SOEs. I think that's the big thing, bigger than just the infrastructure spending from some of the local bonds.
Robin, markets need a bit more of a catalyst here. We're talking bear market territory for some Hong Kong benchmarks. We have a renminbi that's breaking above 7 now. Everyone's hoping for some stimulus. But with a 5% growth target, it doesn't seem like there's not much scope for or appetite for that from policymakers right now. What sort of stimulus are you expecting in the next few weeks or months? And what's the sort of time horizon now?
Well, talking about the stimulus, we just had 1 month weak data, right? So it's probably too short for the policymakers to come out with any reaction. But if we have the entire second quarter, say May, June, even July's data remain this soft, then this hiccup will be too big to ignore. In terms of incremental stimulus, I think there are 3 options. One is using policy banking tools like PBOC giving cheap funding to CDB for infrastructure lending. Second is housing. They can further relax the second home purchase in large cities. The third one will be consumer incentives like subsidy program for cars. I think July, before the Politburo meeting, is a time window for these incremental easing measures. But overall, we are still upbeat because as we have witnessed in any other Asian economies who didn't use paycheck or fiscal transfer to jumpstart the recovery. Recovery takes time because you need the service sector to recreate jobs. But they will be there.